It's been one hell of a weekend here in San Antonio, and the past couple of weeks, it's been insane. But yeah, you guys already saw the Tencha episode. We're doing something a little different today. We have another special guest. Here is my lovely friend, Miss Fantasia Wood.
Hey, what's up?
And welcome to another episode of Drag Nights. So, girlie, how are you doing today?
I'm doing wonderfully. You know, it's been a wild week for me, but I guess I got a lot of those coming up because we're entering the summer season, and you know, drag gets crazy around this time.
Bitch, summer gigs, here they
Honey,
come.
okay, I could use the money.
Girl, we all can.
Okay.
Book me for photos, pride photos.
ASAP.
Get it. So, it's been a crazy weekend. Just it bled into this week too. I just saw you at Tomatillos for Alyssa Hunter.
That was so fun. I got her fan. She signed it for me. I loved her so much. She was so kind, so sweet. We went out to the club after, so we had us a good old night.
Yeah. This was your third show with 360 Queen. So, how are you liking to work with the guys?
I love them. I worked with them prior to them establishing the Bottoms Up Diva Dinner. So we have a long history now, and they've always been extremely kind to drag performers. And so they're just amazing. They're a breath of fresh air in the industry right now.
Yeah. I think the first performer that they brought, it wasn't even for like a big event. I think it was like for one of their birthdays. I think it was when they brought Joey J.
Yes, I was there for that.
It's funny because I saw the flyer posted like online. I think Kendall shared it. I think Natasha even shared it. I could be wrong, but I know Kendall was one of them for sure.
Yes.
But I forgot who I reached out to. I'm like, hey, like, where is this? I want to go see Joey. And they're like, oh, it's private. And I'm like, why the fuck are you sharing it then? Like,
well, it's fun to be
bitch,
booked with a drag race
that.
girl, but yeah, it's unfortunate when it's private. But no, they used to throw lit parties. They have a beautiful house and backyard and a beautiful family. So I'm just glad that they are not afraid to continue helping the gay community and still raise their family. It's so beautiful to see.
So we just saw you at Pegasus recently.
Yeah.
You were a judge for newcomers. So you won 2 years ago.
Yeah, 2 years now.
And then your drag sister?
Yeah, my drag sister.
Drag sister,
she
Know Me
won.
Now. She won the following year. And then now Jocelyn won.
Yes.
Girl,
So,
Jocelyn's a little freaking firecracker.
Yes.
The girl can turn the party.
Honey, Jocelyn, I'm looking forward to see what she does with the title, because newcomer really gives you the opportunity to kind of put forth the image that you really want. So that comes through in different ways in each girl. You know, a lot of people say they love my year because I did a lot of crazy things. Like I was always hosting different kinds of events, bringing in local artists, making large pride shows and stuff. But that's always what I wanted to do. You know, I always like dreamt of being able to book a lot of the community for major events. So Pegasus allowed me to do that. And I think Jocelyn will bring something totally different. You know, we got 3 years of black girls, 3 years of black runner-ups. I think that's amazing. Because I don't think it's no tea, no shade, but when I first moved here, Pegasus didn't have the reputation for supporting the black community. So when I won, it was like a shift of like energy, and a lot more black people actually started feeling more comfortable at the bar, and that was something I was always so proud of. So to see that back to back we have black winners, that like warms my heart to no extent, because it's like, yes, we needed to embrace this side too, because
100%.
Yeah, San Antonio is such a multicultural community now, so I think that that everyone's slowly like being accepting of everybody else. So I think that's great.
What was different this time around, seeing how you were a judge on the panel? What's the difference, or like in emotion, I guess, or like in thought process when it came to competing versus being a judge?
Yeah, you know, with being a judge, I knew that I wanted to have a few set ideas for what I was looking for, and I think out of all the judges, I knew a lot of the history of every person, because a lot of the queens, kings, in betweens were younger than they usually are for the newcomer pageant. So like younger in terms of their drag career. So I've witnessed a lot of them from like the time they first started coming out. So it was great to be like, okay, I know where this person started. and how are they elevating that on tonight. So I really just had to live for them because I was proud of everybody for like putting their best foot forward, being so elevated and being so elegant, but also really critical of, okay, because I know where you were at level 1, how is that compared to now? So I think it was easy. It ended up being easy to judge because I'm like, okay, I'll give you points for this, and I think you can still work on this. Because the best part about it is being able to share some of your wisdom in the game with what you see. So yeah, it was amazing though. All of them were like very entertaining, I thought. And the presentations, the animal thing was everything. So that's why I got this made, because I was like, I have to be a zebra girl. Yeah.
I was even wearing this get up. I had a little sparkly hat, not this thing that y'all see, but yeah.
Yes.
But I mean, it was awesome. I mean, like, I've known some of those entertainers for years, and like seeing all of them up there, like competing, doing what they love is just, it's amazing, honestly.
It really is. It really is. And it really showed the difference in types of entertainers that we have in San Antonio. Everybody's talent was so different from the last. Like, nothing was similar. I love that. So, yeah.
Speaking of loving stuff, we're going to take a short little performance break. Our first entertainer of the night is the lovely queen herself, Miss Fantasia Wood. And that was the Queen Fantasia, everybody. I hope y'all enjoyed her performance. If you did, her Venmo and Cash App information is available in the performance video. Go ahead and tip her some coin because why not? She's sickening. She turned the party, and she deserves a fucking dollar. So give it to her, please.
Please.
So the trans community and the drag community have, for the past like 4 or 5 months, have been under much pressure, much attacks.
Yeah.
You just did a video with Vice a few months ago. So with this very important time right now in our community, like what made you have the ones, or like, you know, like what made you want to be, I guess, like a leader for this movement on protecting our communities?
You know, I often find myself in this kind of position. Every community that I've lived in, I've kind of ended up in some kind of like political battle. and my friends and random people also have started calling me Martin Luther Queen, which is hilarious. But I'm also like, I can't help myself. Like, I really have such a need to fight against injustice, and especially being someone who was persecuted so greatly when I was young and had to hide for so long and had to deal with all the bull crap that society was teaching me. It took me so long to unlearn that and to embrace myself and to share my light with the world. And I don't want children to feel like they can't be themselves. That is the number one thing. So it's like this whole thing has become very personal for me, because it's like y'all are literally trying to act like my community is influencing children in the wrong kind of direction. Literally. And using that to create harmful legislation. So it's just like a vicious cycle of trying to eradicate a force within the community now, because the LGBTQAI plus umbrella rainbow is really livening up America, whether they like to see it or not. Yep. So, well, they do see it, which is why they're trying to stop it. They're trying to put us back in the closet. They're trying to make sure that, you know, we're not paying attention to certain things, or that we are going to be forced into silence with the whole guns and everything. So it's like, no, we're past that. This is 2023, and every event that I've been able to go to in San Antonio has been packed. Like, everyone has been supporting. I recently just did an Out of the Closet event. That was a continuation of that counter protest that I helped lead. But that event was full of families, full of young children, all just sharing the love for drag and sharing the love for each other. We were able to get a lot of people registered to vote. And yeah, it was just a very great experience. There's a march on this Friday that I'm excited for, and we're just really showing our presence as a community. So like, when I look back at myself, I'm like, girl, you're just a piece of this much larger puzzle. If you need to be the one to kick open the door, you know. So
throw a brick if you have to.
Exactly. That part.
It's always been like a hypocritical thing. Even like growing up, I mean, like, I knew what I was, I just didn't know like what the label was, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
But it's just because you grow up like seeing like all of the heteronormatives, like, okay, you see your mom and your dad, your grandma, your grandpa, your uncle, your tia, your freaking boyfriend, girlfriend. You always see that. And like, as a queer person, I mean, like, I've had the thoughts, I can't speak for everyone other than myself, at least, like, especially if you know you're different, like, oh, like, I wonder if guys can be with guys and girls can be with girls. You know what I mean? And then later, I don't know, you see it either on TV, or you see a couple on, you know, like, walking down the street who is fitting the description you're seeing in your head, or God forbid you look at porn.
Yeah.
Or some shit, because I mean, let's be real, like, that shit's fucking everywhere now.
Right.
But you do somehow learn, like, oh shit, like, this is a thing. Like, guys can be with guys, girls can be with girls. Like, there's more way than one way to love. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But then you have people who are like, no, it's not normal. Don't push your agenda. And it's like, you've been pushing the hetero agenda on us our whole lives. Yeah. So who's pushing what on who?
Exactly.
And then it's like, you want to say that drag queens and LGBTQ plus people are groomers. It's like, I've heard stories of priests molesting kids. Mm-hmm. I've heard stories of, like, you know, teachers doing shit to their students. Like, oh, you want to pass that grade? You want to be in that school play? Yeah,
there's a lot of unfortunate things that have happened, and coincidentally, drag and trans people have not been the ones who are in that story. It's unfortunate, but I think that we're all waking up to what's going on now. We all see the bull crap. So it's like, we're not at the age where we can't do something about it. We are at the perfect age where we can create a lot of change for ourselves and our future. So I'm just hoping that everything that's going on in America is going to put a fire under everybody's asses to be like, okay, we need to be out in these streets. And when we support this group, that's going to ripple down to the next thing, and that's going to ripple down to the next thing, because we can all be in this together, you know. We can really change some ish if we really working on it, but I think we're good. I think we're getting there.
We're getting there. One way or another, we're getting there. We have an audience member. We almost never have an audience member.
Yes. Hey, audience.
Hey, Neon.
Loving and adoring.
Neon, come here and say hi. Say hi to the viewers, the guests.
Hello.
This is Neon, everyone.
Oh, I don't have the correct right now.
Our member of the pit stop. Thank you. The pit crew. Not being naked.
There we go.
This ain't that kind of show.
Almost.
Almost.
So give me that. Woo. Yay, bitch, I caught it.
Oh my God, beads. Is that how that works? I don't know. Oh no, you get the beads.
So this brings us to our next performer of the night. Y'all just saw him. I recently had the opportunity to perform with him at Avery's Playhouse over at Brick at Blue Star.
Come on the bricks.
Second one coming up later in April. Make sure y'all check it out. But here is Neon Freak performing Paparazzi by Lady Gaga. Enjoy. That was Neon Freak, everybody. If y'all enjoyed his performance, tip him $1. If you were thirsty, tip him $2. And please, if you are horny, tip him more than $2. Please. He deserves it. I mean, bitch, did y'all see it? Did y'all see that? Ass, nipples, hair. I love me a little wolf.
Ass.
Dude, he can make me go wolf any day. So, I haven't seen the Queen show recently. Like, are we expecting more episodes soon, or what's going on?
So I had to stop the show for a while, but I decided to kind of revamp it so it was a little more convenient. And coincidentally, my roommate, who is Know Me Now, we decided to start a podcast, and it's going to be called The Roommate Roundup. And we're going to have different guests, but also just talk about different things that pertain to us as like newcomers, as black girls. She's a trans girl, and I'm non-binary, so we'll have conversations about that. But you know, I like to talk, girls, so it'll be some good stuff that you can listen to in the background when you're cleaning and washing your dishes.
Dude, I love me a good podcast.
Okay, me too.
Who are some of your podcasts that you listen to? Like at least your top 2 or 3.
I listen to a lot of things, actually. I like murder mystery podcasts.
Oh shit, that's a thing?
Yeah. They're really entertaining. Actually, my roommate Nomi got me into that because one day I got in the car with her and I was like, girl, what are you listening to? Like, I thought it was like a book. But she was like, oh, you know, it's a murder mystery podcast. And I said, oh, that's right up my alley, girl. You know, I love a game of Clue.
No, my favorite podcasts are I love it. I don't know if you know who the SimGM Productions is on YouTube. They do like Sim. Neon knows who they are. Oh my god, he did a little outfit change. Come on, boy, show him. Don't y'all just love a good puppy?
Elevate. Oh, I should have known this is what you were doing.
I'm here for it.
It's always woofing out, honey.
All right, go back over there. You're making me want a bone.
Look. Back to the cage. LOL.
No, so SimGM Productions is a YouTube channel where they do like celebrity spoofs. They normally do the Kardashians, but because of copyright and whatnot, they have to change it to the Kardashians because they're made out of Sims.
Period.
And then they do like Beyonce, Mariah Carey, Nicki, Billie Eilish, Miley.
Oh my god, I have to look
I think
at
Katy
this.
Perry. They do all of these like impersonation like videos, and it's freaking hilarious. But they have like their own podcast where like after every like handful of episodes, they'll basically do a recap of them.
Oh.
And it's entertaining. Check them out on YouTube and their podcast. Their podcast is called the Kardashian Podcast.
Come on, Kardashian.
It's so watermelon. We're going to take another performance break. Like we said, our drag community is under attack. And this entertainer at a recent show just did one hell of an amazing protest-style performance. Here is Hunsen Abequeer. Enjoy.
Tennessee Governor Bill Lee has just signed a bill that will restrict drag performances. This is the first law of its kind in the country. And
Florida's controversial legislation passing now sent to the governor there tonight. It's called the Don't Say Gay Bill. What it would prevent teachers from saying or doing in some aspects tonight.
The state of Texas has been a battleground for transgender rights. Already, more than 40 anti-trans bills have been introduced by Texas lawmakers.
I will ask Congress to pass a bill establishing that the only genders recognized by the United States government are male and female, and they are assigned at birth.
Transgenderism must be eradicated from public life entirely.
1, 2, 3. All right, can I get an amen?
And that was Hunsen Abequeer, everyone. Like we said, this is a call to action. Go out and support your local drag entertainers. Love all of your LGBTQ plus brothers and sisters. And if you're an ally, it's time to step up when we really need you. Please come out, support us, love us, fight with us.
We're all in this together. Honey, I love High School Musical.
I fucking hated High School Musical. I couldn't get into it. I couldn't.
How dare you disrespect High School Musical?
I'm like, this is Grease, but for kids.
Very bad. I'm sure.
I wasn't a theater gay. But then again, I love Little Shop of Horrors, so who knows?
Well, High School Musical 2 was that girl, and Cheetah Girls 1 and 2, and 3 was good too, while y'all trying to sleep on them. But that's okay, we don't all like the same things. Some of us is divas.
If you liked his performance as well, don't forget, their information is in their performance video. Go ahead and tip them. All right, girls, so we're almost there. What's next for the Queen Fantasia Wood? Like, what do you have coming up?
Oh, well, April is a big month for me. It's my birthday. I'm turning 30. Oh, my God. So I'm going through my Saturn return right now, and I just really feel very different. So I'm trying to do less, actually. I'm trying to just narrow my energy to a few select projects. So those projects are going to be mainly the Pink Katrina. We just started a baddie brunch there. The next one's going to be April 23rd, and I can't wait for that. I'm also doing a musical, and I love to create like mini musicals. So the next one is going to feature a lot of local artists as well as drag queens. So I'm working on that. And yeah, there's gonna be a lot in store for me, just performing all over the place and really just honing in on my craft, because it's time to elevate. Since I'm 30.
30 is not that bad, just a little back pain, but you'll be all right.
Girl, let me start popping right now. Just work it out.
But I need to go to one of them like massage parlors at the mall. Like, I'm always avoiding them, but like now when they ask me for a massage, I'm like, yes, please.
I do love a massage now.
So before we move on to our final entertainer of the night, is there anything else you would like to plug?
Let me think. I'm sure there's something I should be remembering. I know that I'll be in the Valley on April 7th for Neon's birthday. That's so fun. I only get to go to the Valley every now and again. And then, besides Pink Katrina, what else am I doing? Oh, Drag Bingo at the Artisan, which I do every month. That's going to be on the last Friday of April. And I do a show called Drag Me Out. So if anyone ever wants to get put in drag for the first time, please message me, because every month we do a little competition over at the Artisan Craft Bar, and we make up people and then they compete against each other. So it's really fun. We had probably four winners from that. So I want to get like 6 winners, and then we do like a competition with all the winners to see who's the best.
I want to see that. That sounds like something I want to see, really.
I think it'd be fun.
Girl, have you ever been to El Paso?
Only once. I need to go back.
What'd you do in El Paso?
Not much. I watched a performance.
Where at?
I don't even remember. I also went shopping. They had a lot of, well, I shouldn't say shopping, but I did go shopping, girl. They had a lot of cheap stuff.
Honestly, if that's one thing I miss about El Paso, is that like they do have like a lot of like, not thrifty, but like definitely like, I guess not even thrifty, but just like those stores where it's like
it's kind of like
you could get
in between wholesale and like not wholesale.
So one of my favorite stores to go to in El Paso is called Jewelry Box, and right there they have like a lot of like sparkly like jewelry, just like all kinds of like jewelry that you can get for like at least like between like $5 to $1.
Come through.
Like I have like all that shit like up there in my jewelry case in my bedroom.
No, the last time I was there, I came back with like almost a full carry-on luggage of just stuff like that I bought from all these places. I was like, well, this is way cheaper than back in San Antonio, so honey.
Well, speaking of El Paso, our final performer of the night is my hometown girl, Miss Anahi Norell Andrews. Here she is. Woo! Enjoy. And that was Anahi Norell Andrews, everyone. If you liked her, tip her. Girl. So what are you doing tonight after this episode?
Girl, might go pop this punani somewhere. Pop the punani on a poppy. But, yeah. And then I'm going to go to bed.
I'm off, but I'm probably just going to watch TV.
Come on, TV. What's your favorite show right now?
Right now? Well, I mean, I'm watching Drag Race, but that's kind of a given. I don't even know if I should say that. But I'm wanting to continue the Fear the Walking Dead. Ooh. I just finished watching The Walking Dead. So Fear the Walking Dead would be the next one I'm wanting to finish. Then watch The World Beyond. I want to finish watching everything and anything Walking Dead right now before the new spin-offs come out next year. So that's my TV goal.
Yes.
Walking Dead, it's still going. It's still a thing. Watch it. Well, girl, thank you for coming and doing an episode with me. Fernando couldn't be here. He had prior commitments. But Fernando, if you're watching this, we love and miss you, baby. And then shout out to Touch Bar in El Paso with David Lee and Eric Andrews. Guys, if you guys are looking for an entertainer, get her. Bring her to your city. Bring her to El Paso. Bring her to the stage of Texas to perform.
Right now, please.
You will not regret it.
Oh, thank you.
But yeah, girl, thank you for stopping by.
Yes, it's my pleasure. Thank you for having me.
Of course, baby, anytime. And thank y'all so much for tuning in and watching. I'll catch you on the next episode. Mwah. Bye.